Okay, here we are. We are going to start at the beginning and download the Burntool, which will allow us to flash our ZT-180. We're going to install a USB driver. So if you go to the FAQ, you can find Burntool, and I download it from enso-now.com, or you can download it wherever you feel comfortable. Then I go to support, and click on USB Burntool.rar and save it to. I have a FAQ folder set up to save it to. You save it wherever it's convenient for you. Click save. And then I open my FAQ folder and use whatever program you want to extract USB Burntool, and double click, and here's the driver, SAQ bulk. This is the driver for the pad, and here's Burntool. So I guess the first thing to do would be to install the driver. We'll go ahead and switch our ZT-180 on in flashing mode. Blue light comes on. Plug it in. Found new hardware, USB drive, SEC. Okay, it says found new driver. Connect to the internet. No, not this time, because we already know where it's at. We're going to install from a list or specific location. So click that, click next, and then search where you want to get the driver from. So I click browse, my computer, and wherever you located or saved it is where you should go to find the driver. Click next, and here you got two choices. It says it's not digitally signed. Go ahead and pick the sec bulk info file. It'll pop up with an error, a warning. Continue anyway. And browse. Storage, FAQ, Burntool. Pick the driver, click OK. And there it's finished and installed. So I should be able to open up Burntool, and device 10 is lit up. So the next thing to do is go to setting and pick where your image files are. So I will go ahead and click on browser, and mine are under storage, Android, and then here under my Android folder I just set up a Burntool. It's separate from this FAQ anyway. Wherever you okay, so the next step after you get Burntool loaded and device 10 recognized is to download the firmware. So for this example, we'll go back to Enso Now, and we will download the ROM 0804. Just as an example, you can use whatever ROM you want to use. So go ahead and click on it, save it, FAQ folder, sure, save. Looks like it's going to take about 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah. Okay. You'll just have to trust me on this one. I already have it downloaded. So we'll go ahead and copy it from where we have it downloaded previously. Copy. and paste. So we've downloaded our ROM 0804. So we go back into USB Burntool and click on Burntool 7.2, click on Setting. Then it's initially for Windows CE, which we'll click off at Windows CE, and we'll enable Linux kernel, Linux sys, and Linux UDAT along with the U-boot image. And we'll browse to where we have our ROMs, and they don't show up, so you have to click down here on File Type and Show All Files, and click on U-boot. Next one is Linux kernel, so it's in the same place. Same thing, all files. Linux kernel is actually this here, z_image_CUI. Linux sys, same thing, browse to where it's located. And it's system. And then Linux UDAT, which is userdat. And we'll browse to it. User data, and then my pad timed out, so I'm going to have to turn it back on. In burn mode, here you see device 10 lights back up. This is the save button, this is the cancel button, so we'll save our settings. And here it says file saved, path name D, FAQ, USB Burntool, burn.ini. So then we'll go ahead and start the burn. You can watch the progress here and down here. We go ahead and burn the user data, which is the last one, and there will be a little pop-up here when it's completely finished burning that'll tell us that it's done. I guess it's getting ready to do the user data. Excuse me, I jumped the gun. Well, there we go. Plain English. This says finished, and then you'll get update pipe state 0x600000FG. And so then you're going to want to do a hard reset on your device. So hold this down for 10 seconds. Top button, power button. And then start your device like normal. And there you have it. Installing the USB driver, flashing, downloading Burntool, downloading ROM. Should be good to go on the first step.